Friends, good afternoon, Christine. Hello. Oh my gosh, I know. Oh gosh, this morning, you guys, has been so insane already. I'm like, how is this even possible? It just started. Let's see. Hi, Alfie in sunny Arizona. Hi, Pat in Washington State. Hi, Stephanie Smith in South Carolina. I love your initials, Stephanie. My initials used to be SS also, until I got married. So they haven't been SS in a long time. Hi, Arlette in Oregon and Cynthia in Torrance, California. Hello. Let's see. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, April. Hello. Hi, Deb on Facebook. Hi, Ellen. Good morning. Annette says, my brain forgets what time does No Makeup Monday start? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. It's as soon as I can get in front of the camera. Usually it's between 10 and 10:15 Pacific time. But I saw Russ post one time, life happens. And yeah, this one is not like a guaranteed she's going to do it no matter what kind of thing, because sometimes crazy things happen. So that's why. But I try by 10:15. Hi, Stephanie in Indiana. Hello. You just never really know. Carrie says no picture or sound. You might want to hit F5 and reset, or you can try. Everybody else is seeing it. So let me see. I see it. Well, I did a second ago. Let's see. Can anyone on YouTube see me? That's kind of odd. My camera's on. Microphone's on. Other people are talking. Technical difficulties. I don't. Only 2 people are saying no sound and no picture. So let's see. Aloha from Hawaii. Hi, Ivy. Hello. No. Facebook is working. Yes, Facebook's fine. Let's end stream on this one and try again. No longer be live. No longer be live. Okay, so let's try it again. New stream. Ken has all these new rules and things I'm supposed to do. Like YouTube right now says I do not have access to that. I do not have access to webcam. Create, no, I don't want to do stream. Whoops. Let's try this. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to do webcam. Okay, try this again. Oh my goodness, crazy. It literally takes like time to like set this all up. It like, you can't just hit go live, because that would make my life so much easier. And you have to like make sure you get all the right buttons. Okay. And public. And done. And let's see. No, it's still not showing. Okay, hang on, let's see. Plug in this. Yeah, see, I have my list. Plug in this. Yes, I plugged it in. Yeah, it's plugged in because it's lighting up. Plug in video camera. Yes, it's lit up. Turn on video camera. Yeah, video camera's on. Turn off picture in picture. Should be white. Yes, it's white. On ATEM, turn on sound camera number 1. Should be red. Yes. Plug in mic. Yes. Turn on mic. Yes. Go to YouTube, create, go live, choose webcam. That's exactly what I did. Number 5. What's number 5? Turn sound camera on. Yes. Wait. Let's try that. Does that do anything? I don't know. Let's go back. No, it's not. Trying. Webcam. Oh my gosh, it made me do it all again. Okay, I'm going to try one more time, you guys, and then it's just like, I don't understand. It's not seeing my camera. If it's not seeing the camera, it was seeing the camera a second ago, though. Hey, you know what? I'm going to do this. Let's try this one more time. Sorry, guys. Give me one more second. Try it a different way. try a reset. No, it's still not seeing the camera. That's plugged in, that's plugged in, that's plugged in. That's plugged in, that's plugged in. That's plugged in. That's plugged in. Okay, well, we might have to cancel. Oh my gosh. We might just go just to Facebook, guys. Because it's not seeing the camera. And I called Ken, but I'm using my phone for Facebook. Let me see. Trying again. One more time. Gonna have to give up in a second. Nope, it's not seeing it. Sorry, everyone. Well, YouTube's dead. Dead to me. So we will just do Facebook. So sorry about that, you guys. Hopefully people can get over to Facebook. And thank you. Deb said she shared on YouTube to go to Facebook. So thank you. The only problem with Facebook, you guys, is I don't get to see your chat very much. I literally see one and then that is it. So I can't like really follow along, but I'm going to try to do one other thing. Maybe I can do this. Let me see. Oh, okay. Well, there's my face. Let's see if I can find the chat. See, Ken does all of this normally. So let's pull this up. Oh, maybe. Oh, gosh, we don't want to hear me talk. Okay, so let's see if I can see this. Okay, so there we go. Now I can see your chats a little better on Facebook. It might be a little bit more of a delay, but at least I can see it. So this week, I guess I can turn that camera on. Well, I guess I'll just leave it on. Hi, Deborah. Hello. YouTube is dead. I can't figure out. All of a sudden, it was like working, and then all of a sudden, it lost my camera feed, and I can't figure out why. It's kind of crazy. Look at all the wires you can even see hanging up on the wall. Isn't that crazy? You guys have no idea. Actually, in fact, it was funny. So the Stephanie's favorites on our website, you know, where I list like the Amazon links so you can find things that I talk about. Somebody had requested, they asked Faylene if Ken would post all of his electronic equipment. So we posted most of it. I don't think all of it. I think there's some cameras that are so old, they don't even sell them anymore. But his good new camera is listed on there. Although I think all the lights are listed on there. Somebody asked about the TV stand we use. So yeah, Loretta says playing with my critters class and watching. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Whoops, something that was weird. So that, oh, look, it is actually, I am actually kind of getting it about, it's a little, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, because I'm trying to look at your guys' chat and my chat. I don't know. Crazy. Okay, so this morning has been crazy because, bless my parents' heart, they went to, they're in Amsterdam right now. They gave me, speaking of lists, everybody gives me lists because they know I can't handle it without it. This is their itinerary. They're going to be gone until August 1st. They left on Saturday. They're going to they're in Amsterdam. Then they're going on a Best of Holland and Belgium cruise. It's not like a big cruise ship. It's like a small cruise. I don't know. Hi, Russell. I called you Russell. That was funny. Hi, Russ. Then they're going to France, and they're going to the Castle Guest House Dover. I don't even know what any of this means. Then they're going to Oxford. Then they're going to London, and then they're flying home. So, yeah, they've been going to be gone like almost a month. And longest trip they've ever taken, which I could never be gone that long. And the crazy thing is they left Saturday, and we have not, my dad has the international plan on his phone. I texted him yesterday morning and said, hey, want to make sure you got there okay? No response. Texted him last night, hey, you want to make sure you got there okay? No response. Texted this morning, hey, you want to make sure you got there okay? No response. Katie has been texting him also. My mom doesn't have her phone. And so we're like, okay, this is getting out of control. So I have the phone number of the hotel. My brother says, call the hotel. So I said, how do you call international on a cell phone? I had to Google it. So I figured that out, call, and before it even connects, Verizon comes on and says, this is going to cost you a lot of money. Are you sure you want to proceed? And I said, yes. And they're like, okay. And so the hotel picks up immediately. So that's when the rates start, right? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And then they say, if you want reservations for long term, press 1. If you want reservations for short term, press 2. Cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm thinking in my mind. And it says, if you want the receptionist, press 3. So I press 3. So it rings on to the receptionist, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And it rings, and it rings. It rang 15 times. And the whole time I'm going, this is costing me money. This is costing me money. But it's worth it because it's my parents. It's worth it because it's my parents. This is costing me money. I have no idea how much this is going to cost. And 15 rings, no answer. So finally I hang up. And I'm like, that was crap. So then I go, I'm just going to call my dad's cell phone. The man picks up instantly. I go, so you're okay? And he says, huh? Yeah. I'm like, why didn't you text us to tell us you were okay? Oh, well, we've been busy. I thought I was going to go on a cruise ship to XYZ River, and I'm not going on that river. And I'm like, Dad, I just want to make sure you're okay. So then we go on this phone call that's like 15 minutes long, which I think I'm okay because I called a local phone number. I don't know. And we talk. He wants to know about Lemon. He wants to know about the babies. I'm like, everybody's fine. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. He goes, yeah, we walked 4 miles today. I don't know how he walked 4 miles. So somebody asked, how's your dad's leg? I guess it's okay, but I don't know how he walked 4 miles. But I think he had a wheelchair. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, they're okay. That's all that matters. They're okay. So I had to text my brother, text Katie. Everybody's like, what's going on? So they're fine. They're having a great time. And I'm just happy that they're fine. Craziness, let me tell you. Let's see. On Friday, we took the babies to the park. This is so funny, you guys. On Friday, we took the babies to the park. Oh, and those of you that are coming late from YouTube, sorry, YouTube's dead. I don't know what the problem is. And so this will be recorded. So if anything you missed, you can catch up on. Shirley says, sounds like something my sons would do. Yeah, I know. I'm like, are you kidding? Yeah, Beverly, WhatsApp is awesome. I used that when I was in China. Problem is getting my parents to use something else is just not a good idea. So yeah, but it would be free. I know it'd be way better. Hi Cheryl. I know. I'm so glad you found us too. Me too. So we took the babies to the park. So you know we have Lemon now, right? And Ponce says vacation lets us forget about our pains, worries, etc. Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, that could be true. Maybe that's it. And so we took the babies to the park, and keep in mind now we have Lemon. Although Lemon is at Colin's. Colin works from home. Not from home, but he has an office that he rents from blah blah blah. But so he took Lemon to his office. And Becky says, so is there a plan for a future check-in call? Yes, I said, keep us updated. I should have said every other day. I should have. I really should have. Rhonda says, you would have caught major heck if you were on a trip and didn't call your parents. Isn't that the truth? So we have Lemon, and the babies have gotten to be, thank you, Shirley said she liked and shared. The babies have gotten to be around her a little bit. We're limiting how much Lemon is around the babies, just because Lemon barks and she would wake them up if they were sleeping. And number 2, Lemon has always been around the babies because Lemon's older than the babies, but the babies sometimes can get too much in a dog's face. And I don't care how wonderful a dog is. If a dog is provoked enough, something bad could happen. And so we always just try to, limit the amount of time they spend with her. But we were at the park with the babies, And this lady came up to us, and they always want to talk to us because we have twins, and it's kind of weird because they look nothing alike, and they don't even look like brothers, to be honest. And so she said she had a dog, and Miller was sitting on the little bench, and he looked at her and he said, "We have a dog." And I'm like, "You do?" I go, "What's your dog's name?" And he goes, "Yemen." And I said, "Oh, okay, so Lemon's your dog now?" "Yep." I said, "Oh, okay." So apparently Miller now has a dog, which is so funny. He, out of the blue, he just said, "We have a dog." I'm like, "Kid, you are too funny." So let's see. It was really good. Becky says, "I agree. It's best to be watchful of any pet." I just, I would never, ever forgive myself if something happened, especially on my watch. So yeah, we just kind of keep them a little, separated. On another note, yesterday we got, and I will be posting soon, we got our photos back that we took. I don't know if I told you guys, we went to the beach and had family photos taken. And it was Ken, Stephanie, Kirsten, Katie, Miller, Liam, Colin, and my mom and my dad. So there was 9 of us. And I found a photographer that is amazing. I will post her information too, just so you know, when I post the photos. But I had so many requests. It had to be, I wanted it to be at a specific location. I wanted it to be at a specific time, which is a horrible time to do photos, by the way. Horrible time. It was like 10 o'clock and it was on a sunny day. Horrible time. I don't know how many of you know this, but Ken and I used to do professional photography. We actually started the photography company the same time we started Stamps of Life. And we just kind of looked at each other and said, okay, whichever one does better, that's the one we'll do. And Stamps of Life did better. And it's so much easier. And it's more fun. So I didn't like dealing with clients on photography because everybody has their own idea, like I did. I was telling this lady, okay, this is the time, this is the place. And she's like, okay, sun is the worst time. You're going to be squinty. And I said, I know. But we had to do it around the baby's nap times and they're best happy in the morning, blah, 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 blah. So all these, and it had to be XYZ day and all this rules. And she, bless her heart, I was one of those horrible clients, bless her heart, was an angel about it. She was like, okay, I totally get it. We will do this, this, this. And so I knew we'd have a lot of shadows. I knew we'd have a lot of squinting. Well, the photos turned out so awesome. I don't know how she managed to do this. I was not expecting them, on a scale from 1 to 100, they're 100%. I was expecting, because of all of my requirements, I was expecting, as past photographer, I was expecting probably 60 or 70% quality because I picked a horrible time of day. It was an incredibly sunny day. It was very windy, but it just had to all happen this time. So, everything was just like totally crazy. And so we did it. It worked out. And the photos are amazing, 100%, 100%. I don't know how she did it. I do not know how she did it. So I will be posting some of those just because I want you to see some of them. One of them for sure is going to go on the website for our About Us page that needs to be updated because it's not updated. So that's happening. Let's see. Jeannie says, "Yeah, I found you." Sorry, you guys. Yeah, YouTube for some reason is just not... Annette said, was it her camera? She did have an amazing camera. In fact, my mom is so embarrassing. She afterwards, this lady was an angel. And imagine dealing with 9 people, ages 2 to 82. And she knew our names. It was just amazing. Actually, it was so cute. She learned she didn't learn our real name. She learned Papa, Grandma, Nana, Gaga. So she called us those names, so we really knew who she was talking about. It was awesome. And I don't have any sneak peeks. Sorry, Margaret. I don't have any handy. And I'm mic'd. I'm wired. But she I forgot what I was gonna say. I always start reading the chats while I'm talking, and that's never a good idea. But she was amazing. Are we going to have Peeps hats? I don't think so, Stephanie. We have some. There's a couple, like, I know there's a baseball hat. Or camera. It was her expertise. Okay, thank you, Dolores. She reminded me. So my mom comes up to her and goes, Adrian, is that an expensive camera? I'm like, Mom, you don't ask people that. Well, I could tell that it was an extremely expensive camera, thousands of dollars. But she was doing everything in manual mode, which is different than automatic. She was literally changing the f-stops and things like that on the fly. And I'm just excited. So I can't wait for you guys to see some of those. I have to get KJ's approval of the ones of the babies, but there's some fun ones of us, and I guess YouTube is broken, Elizabeth said. I think it is. I don't know what happened. It saw my camera and then it stopped seeing my camera, so I don't understand. So yeah, I'm excited about those pictures. Let's see. I didn't have a list. Yeah, I was very excited to get those pictures. Like there's pictures of, my mom and dad together, and there's pictures of, I don't know. I didn't think to ask her to get pictures. I mean, there's pictures of my parents with the grandkids. There's just a whole bunch of things. The only problem is my brother's going to be so jealous when he sees these and realizes he wasn't invited. Yeah, because actually I contacted a couple other photographers before I found Adrian. I found her on Instagram, by the way. And they said they would not do a family that large. They would not do 9 people because it's so crazy. So Shirley says we need new photos. Yeah, I highly recommend you do it. I'm already thinking, okay, when should I do it again? Because it was kind of just a fun day. We just kind of like hung out, and she had us go in the water. So there's a photo of my dad like knee deep in the water, not knee deep. He was like shin deep in the water, and he's like running into the water. I'm all, Dad, kick back. She was in the water. I mean, she was like further in the water. It was really fun. So I can't wait to show you guys some of those. Becky says, be sure to leave her a good recommendation. I did in 3 places on Google, because now we know Google does reviews. Thank you all for all of your reviews you guys have been doing. So I did on Google, on Yelp, and on her Facebook page. So, and of course I'll tag her whenever I post any pictures. So anybody in Southern California, if you need photos, I highly recommend the lady we use, Adrian. I will post her information on the photos. Elizabeth says, do another session with your brother. Yeah. He can do so. But no, you're right. It's just, coordinating our outfits, you guys. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you that story. So I had everybody say, okay, she gave us all this information, and it was so cute because my dad printed out 4 pages of her instructions, and it sounds complicated. It wasn't, but just on talking about like things you should wear. So we all wore muted colors, no prints, and so I told Ken, okay, this is what you need to do. You need to wear muted colors. These are the rules. And he said, okay. So like 2 days before, I said, okay, so what are you wearing? He goes, well, I don't know. And I said, no, I told you 2 weeks ago what you needed to wear. Now, a lot of you right now are saying, Stephanie, why didn't you pick it out for him? I agree 1,000%. However, anytime I do anything like that, he says, you're not my mother. Don't tell me what to do. Such an ass. Sorry, I said a bad word. And I would say that to his face, don't worry. And so he always goes, don't tell me what to do. So I just go, fine, bite me on, do whatever you want, but you're going to look like an idiot in our photos. So he got out what he thought he was going to wear. And I said, that does not fit any of the criteria that she gave us on the photos. Now, we didn't get in a fight about it because I'm not going to fight about it. So that was 2 days before the photos. The photos were done on a Thursday morning. That was Tuesday night. Luckily, I went to Amazon and purchased 6 shirts for him, because Amazon, you can do free returns. So I purchased 6 shirts that would be here the next day on Wednesday. And so Wednesday afternoon, they were delivered, and I picked out the shirt he was going to wear. We returned the rest. And so he had a shirt that his wife had to pick out because he was incapable of picking out clothing. And yes, I would say that to his face. Kathia says, I don't pick clothes out for my husband. Yeah, you know what? He's a big boy. He needs to do it. And Kirsten's like, I picked out Colin's. My mom's all, I picked out your dad's. And I go, I totally get it. I wish I could. I'd be honest, because then I'd know it was taken care of. And every couple of days I said, you got an outfit, right? Oh, well, yeah, no. Oh, gosh. So, but at 30 plus years of marriage, I've learned what battles to pick and what battles not to. I don't care about something. So I just fixed the situation and it was over. The funny thing is so Kenny always used to do our laundry. Actually, he still does our laundry. He does most of the laundry. But all of, like, over the years, he's always done the laundry. And, like, my shirts would get, I don't know how this is possible. They'd get smaller and smaller and smaller. And he'd shrink everything. So I would buy things in larger sizes. So when he washed them, they'd be smaller. I used to do that for a long time. And then finally, I just started washing my own clothes. Because, like, when I wash my whites, I only wash my whites with other whites. I don't throw in light colored clothing because I pour in bleach. I want my whites to be white. I have some cute pair of white jeans. I want my whites to be white. And so he grabbed a load of laundry today, 2 days ago, and he started stuffing it in there. I go, oh, what you washing there? What you gonna wash, baby? What you gonna wash? And he goes, lights, AKA whites. And I said, oh, and I started pulling out my shirts. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll wash these separate. But I never complain on the laundry because who would complain if he's going to do the laundry, right? Go for it. However, I have found, and I told him this, I found one thing that I will complain about because this is like just unacceptable in my book. He put the silverware away because, keep in mind, you guys, we've moved like 14 times in 6 months. Not really, that's not true. But like we moved like 6 times in 14 months or something, whatever it was. But, he put the silverware away today. No, not today. It was a couple days ago. He put the silverware away. And I opened the drawer. And I went. He was sitting on the little patio. I went outside and I said, Kenny, I can't let this happen. I said, I always let everything go because I just don't care about, I honestly don't care. I don't care about how clean the house is. As long as it's my dirt, I don't care. Little things, I just don't care. And I said, but I have to draw the line on this. And I was laughing. Keep in mind, I was laughing the whole time. I said, I'm drawing the line on this. I said, I thank you so much for emptying the dishwasher. Because usually he does. Or we, just whoever, we take turns. And I said, I thank you so much for emptying the dishwasher, but you are no longer allowed to do the silverware. And he goes, why? I put all the knives with the knives and the forks with the forks and the spoons with the spoons. I said, you did, but you put all of the knives where the forks go, all of the spoons where the knives go, and the forks where the spoons go. Oh my gosh, everything was in the wrong spot. And I literally don't care about any of this kind of stuff, except for some reason I cared about that. So I said, from now on, I will do the silverware. So yeah, I can't believe I even cared about that, but I really did. So nuts. So yeah, it's all just crazy. Learning. I wish it didn't take me 25 plus years to learn when to create a fight and when not to. Because now I just bite me, and I don't care anymore about 98% of the things I used to argue about. But the silverware drawer for now on is mine. I am no longer allowing anyone to put silverware away. So that was just like a kick in the head. I was just like, I just cannot allow that to happen. So that's most of my silverware. And I told him I was going to tell you guys about this. Hi, Jennifer in Alaska. Hello. Deborah says you're too funny. It was just a situation that I just had to put a stop to. So I couldn't handle it. Shirley says my hubby said he put it away just wrong, just to mess with you. You know what, Shirley? I would honestly almost think that. The problem is he would never think to do that. You know what I mean? Like, he would never think, ooh, I should do that. And it was just so funny because, like, I never complain about anything. When my clothes shrink, I don't care. That's why I started doing my own laundry, though, because I find like I have more control. It's just crazy. Lola says, before Marty passed last January, I didn't sweat the small stuff. Lola, I'm getting better at that. I'm definitely getting better at just going, who cares? I'm getting more mellow, I think. I'm just realizing that a lot of things that I used to argue about, Kenny never argues, but the things that I used to argue about, I'm like, that is so stupid. Why would I do that? Annette says, take a picture of the silverware and laminate it. Cut them out and place them in the bottom. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Wendy says, so happy I finally get to see you. Summer break. Yay, summer break. Summer is my favorite time of year, you guys. I love fall too, because fall in California is nice because you could actually go to a beach and there's like no one there, but the weather is just as nice. So like right now it's overcast in July, but in September, the weather is like perfect. So if you ever want to come to Southern California, come like September, October, or November to come to the Ontario Expo in California. Love to see you there. Loretta says it comes with age, knowing when to pick your battles. Isn't that the truth? And if I could give any young couples, like I try to tell Kirsten all the time, you know what? Just let it go, because none of it really matters. Doesn't matter if he doesn't pick up his socks or whatever a complaint would be. I never cared about Ken picking up socks. I just don't care about that kind of stuff. But Ponzi says, we got married at an older age and it's more difficult because we have our own ways. Learning to pick up my battles. That would be hard, Ponzi. Yeah, Kenny and I grew up together. We got married we started living together when I was 18. We lived in sin. We weren't Christians back then, but whatever. I met him when I was 16, and then I moved out the day after I turned 18, and I've been with him since. And I honestly feel like we've grown up together because at 18 we all know you're not a real adult. Government says you're an adult, but you're not. You're just not. Jennifer says, any idea on the lowest bag? Yes. I placed an order for it. I got the prices and everything from Crafter's Companion. I have a conference call with them. Oh gosh. Okay. I had to check the time. I placed the order. I got all the information, placed the order. So we are going to be, I placed it on Friday, but we're going to be carrying all 4 colors of the lowest bag. And then also the 2 colors of the Cindy bag, which is like the Lois on steroids kind of thing, because she has a zipper, she has pockets, she has other stuff. And then we will be carrying the vinyl trays separately that you put into those. So yes, we will be having those soon. Give us a week and a half or so, just because life. It takes them a while to get it to us. But yes, they are coming. Grinelda says, I just tell my husband, let there be one crazy person, not 2, so I walk away. Oh, funny. Daisy says, I've known my husband since 2nd grade. We are now 55. Oh, that's so fun, Daisy. Was he your boyfriend in 2nd grade? Super excited about the s'more set. Our school theme this year is camping. Windy. And we have a campfire, and we have the camper. Oh my gosh. You have tons of stuff to do, right? Isn't that awesome? You guys, I think the s'more set has been the most popular set so far this year. There's so many different things, but yes. Linda says, our 18-year-old granddaughter is having ACL surgery tomorrow, and because she's an adult, Mom and Dad can't even go to the hospital with her. Okay, yeah, I call BS, right? We all know when you're 18, your brain is not even fully developed. I think Katie was learning this the other day in one of her psychology classes. I think it's like 23 or 25 until your brain is fully formed. So 18 is not fully formed. That's horrible. Daisy said, not quite, but I did chase him on the playground. That's awesome. Beth, the Totally Tiffany pop-ups, I was told, are coming like in the next 2 weeks. So I think that's a little better. I wish the Stephanie bag came in different colors. Yeah, it only came in the black and the pink, and I don't know if the pink is sold out or not. I don't know. Love the faces. So many places use them. Jeannie, yes. Yes. I want to see people using those faces on other things. I'm thinking like the apple or the pineapple or, you know, things like that. I want to see those faces on other things because they're so fun. They're so fun. Jennifer says, I have left hip surgery 8-9 and my dad's coming to help out. Never too old for mommy and dad, mama and papa. I love that. I love that. That's true. That's true. I know. And my mom is so good when you're sick, man. That woman takes care of you like there's no tomorrow. I love it. I love it. So let's see. Okay. Deborah says it's 24. The human brain isn't fully formed until 24. I was a child development major. Oh, I lost it. Yeah. So 24. 20, and then Pammy's saying 25. Yeah, so it's like, seriously, and then at 18, we say, okay, off you go. Yeah, so Ken's been on his own since he was 18, and I've been on my own since I was 18. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Nowadays, kids aren't on their own at 18 anymore if they have a family. It's just too impossible now, gosh. House prices in California are just absolutely insane. It's just absolutely insane. Lola says, was there supposed to be 3 or 2 marshmallows in the club die kit? There's it's the shadow, and then it's the die that actually matches the stamp, and then it's the shadow in the die kit for the club. And then the add-on set has a smushed marshmallow because I wasn't sure if I was gonna want to use the big marshmallow or the smushed marshmallow more often. So I had to do both because honestly, you guys, I just do it for me. Speaking of, I'm working on one of our sets coming up later this year, and the Ken's gonna kill me because the Die Hard the dies you guys are getting in the Die Hard is going to cost a fortune. But I'm like, no, they need that. No, they really need that one too. No, we need that one too. So he's going to, I don't even want to get the quote on it. I'm nervous, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Kimberly says, I haven't gotten my set yet. Oh, you know what? That happens. It's only the 11th. And unfortunately with the Sunday and the holiday and everything, it does take a while. It's just awful. It's just awful. Paula says, will DHL continue to be the main shipper? Paula, right now, DHL is the cheapest. And we have to go with the cheapest. So I know it does take an extra day or two. They are working on, it's going to take a while though, because they have to coordinate all of the accounts. But they are working on trying to get it so you could say, oh, I'll pay an extra XYZ to have it go a different way, to have it get here faster, things like that. So they are working on trying to do that. Because some people are like, no, I want it now. So, and they're willing to pay extra. Whereas some people are like, nope, let it take, an extra 3 days and I'll get it when I get it. So, Amy says, I got my set in 2 days in Florida. You can't make this crap up, can you? California to Florida takes 2 days, but people that live 45 minutes away from our office takes 2 weeks. It's just, crazy times nowadays. Still, didn't we all think this was all going to be over by now? It's just crazy. I don't even read the news anymore about anything. I just kind of go, whatevs. I just can't. It's too crazy. It's just too crazy how different things are now back when they were. Ellen says, I've got to go get my order out of the mailbox. I love it. I know. It's like, I try to check my mailbox once in a while. We try to go paperless on a lot of things because I don't want to have to deal with, getting mail and then throwing it away and stuff like that. Susan says, I love the little peeps, my all-time favorite. Thank you. You're going to love the shoes too. The shoes are fun. I've been having fun putting the shoes on. Martha says, I got mine today too. Went home at lunch so I could stare at it. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Wendy says, it's like Christmas when we get a package from the Stamps of Life. Thank you. Daisy Smith says, I live 20 miles from the warehouse here in Utah and I too have to wait on DHL. I know. Isn't it crazy? I know. Shipping's awful. Yeah, but FedEx on the Kit Club, you guys, FedEx went up $12 a box. So that would put me out of business in about, what, 1 month if I had to do that. So yeah, I mean, we apologize that DHL takes an extra couple days, but I have to stay in business. I have bills to pay. So I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. And like I said, they are literally checking the prices monthly. And if FedEx ever changes, UPS has never been cheaper. But if the post office, you know, it's they literally just have to go by what's the least expensive. Oh, wait, I saw one. Ponzi says, I was only in the card kit club, but I signed up once again for the gold club because of the s'mores. You know what? I'm telling you, those s'mores are so dang adorable. I love them. I love them. It's really awesome. Yeah. Sharon says DHL passes it to USPS. Sometimes they do. Yeah. And that's how I think they can keep it cheaper. They have some kind of relationship. I know it's funny because sometimes you'll like go to track your DHL and it'll say, you know, not moving or something weird. And then all of a sudden the next day it shows up. And I'm like, wait, yesterday it said it was in Philadelphia. Now it's here in California. How'd that happen? But sometimes they just don't update the tracking as much. So I know it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, it's just all crazy on everything. They're just trying to raise the rates on everything. So, I know Paula says that $12 is a huge amount for shipping. Oh, no, Paula, that's not for shipping. That was extra on top of what we were already paying. They were going to charge us. No. That wasn't just $12 for shipping. Because I think we're paying close to that right now for shipping. Or I don't know how much we're paying. I shouldn't say that. But they wanted $12 more on top of what we were already paying for shipping. That's why we said we couldn't do it. Yeah. So yeah, it's just, Beth says I sold a kit that I no longer use. Postage to send was $12. I know, isn't it a ripoff? It's just a ripoff. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. So, whoa. FedEx and UPS use post office on some shipments as well, Russ said. Yeah, they do. It's interesting how they're all like rivals, but now they're more like frenemies, right? Because they kind of like piggyback on each other, which I guess is probably a good idea because there are some places that it would cost like DHL or UPS way too much to send a truck out to go to Mary's house in, 16 miles out of the city, right? Whereas if they can give to the post office is going to go out there no matter what, right? And so they kind of piggyback, I think, on things like that. So she says, is anyone else frying eggs on the sidewalk? No, here it's overcast. It's like cloudy, so I don't get it. Amazon uses post office for some things too, Susan said. Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's just kind of, everybody's just we got to just do what we got to do. Yeah, for rural deliveries especially. Yeah. Hi, Mona in sunny Southern California. Oh, that's good. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let's see, I'm trying to go back and forth. So let's see. Any other news? Just a heads up, because you guys are like the lifers, right? So I like to tell you guys tips and tricks that no one else will know. So we're releasing some new items from Crafter's Companion on the 20th of this month. It's a smaller item. It's not too big of a deal. We just don't have very many of them. So on the 19th, right, the night before, if you see the item, you will know what it is. There's two of them, two different items. You could want both, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you want both. Maybe you just want one. But if you, silence call. If you like them on the 19th, so just write yourself a note. If you like the item that the items we're releasing from Crafter's Companion on the 19th, buy them immediately because we didn't order very many. I'm getting a little cautious on how much I order for the first release. So that one is just something that's a little bit smaller than, just so you know. So Indiana, it's 91 and humid. Wow. That's warm. That is warm. Especially with the humidity. Because as they say, feels like, so 91 with humidity, like to me would feel like 120. I love that. Feels like. I still want to do that. Will they get restocked if sold out? Yes, they will, Susan. So it's not too much of a like, but I know a lot of people get like a little nervous when they don't get it right away. So I just wanted to give you guys the heads up. The critter class sold out, completely sold out. So that's going to be exciting. So they're getting those all shipped. They should all be shipped probably by today. 97 in Oregon. Wow. Wow. Will the items be released before or after your live that night? Actually, the 19th is a Tuesday. So I don't have a live that day. So they'll be released like normal time. I've tried to get Amy. We're working on trying to get things released approximately. You heard it here first, so don't tell anybody. It's between you and me because you guys are lifers. Around 6:30 Pacific time is now we have a goal. 6:30 Pacific time. So just a heads up. Just a heads up on that one. Ponzi says the critter stamps are super cute. I know. And some of you are posting. I say I know. I'm sorry. Yes, thank you. I think they're adorable too. But some of you are posting them colored, and I am just like, who would ever think an iguana lizard kind of thing would be cute? And they are. Even the snake is cute. And both of my boys know Nana doesn't like snakes. Because whenever they do Play-Doh, they love Play-Doh. And whenever they do Play-Doh, they make snakes, but we have to call them worms. So Nana will hold them. So Nana, and I say, what is this? They're like, here, Nana, here, Nana. And I go, what is it? And they go, worm. And I say, okay, give it to Nana. Nana will hold it. Although my little Liam is madly in love, we go to a park that is like more of a nature walk kind of thing. And there's like a lot of brush and stuff. And he goes in the bushes and because there's like little trails, and he finds used snail shells. So like the snail is gone. I don't know. Did the snail die or like evaporate or find a different shell? I don't know. But he finds used snail shells and he collects them. And guess who he gives them to hold them, to take them home? I had 3 or 4 the other day in my hand. And let me just tell you, I'm like, you know what, Liam? Your Nana loves you so much to be holding these nasty things. But he loves them. And he likes to pet them. He pets them. And he says, snail shell, snail shell. And he tries to kiss them, and we have to tell him, no, you can't kiss them. So, and then we ask him, what does Grandma do, my mom? What does Grandma do when she sees a snail? And he says, step on them. And we say, yeah. And he goes, Papa eats them. And we say, yes, Papa eats snails. And because he loves escargot. And then Liam pets them. So yes, it's nasty. Okay, good. Somebody said they moved to another shell. Good. Trina says sandwich baggies. I need to bring sandwich baggies. I just bought some new ones. Okay, I need to. Yeah, because let me just tell you, it just like makes you want to, it's just, oh, it's so nasty. And then when the kid tries to kiss it, you're like, no, I have to draw the line somewhere. And then of course we come home and they want to start eating. I'm like, wash your hands. So you should get him a little specimen bag. You know what, Elizabeth? Yeah, I need to get him like a little bug trap thing or something. Because I think that would be fun. Bill Nelson says, will you do a project using the black paper and markers? I have no ideas. The metallic ones? Yeah, I need to. Becky says, she always carried bags. Oh, now it's going fast. You live in Seal Beach. Stephanie, I didn't know you lived in Seal Beach. Did you know I went to Los Alamitos High School? My parents live in Seal Beach on Guava Avenue, or Guava Circle, technically. That's why we have pink guava. That's so funny. I didn't know you lived in Seal Beach. Let's see. What else? What else are we working on? Jeannie says little boys are so different from little girls. Isn't that the truth? Teresa says Amazon has mesh bags. Yeah, Kirsten has some mesh bags like that. Ponzi says, will the metallic markers be available again? They will not. They will not, as far as I know. As far as I know. What are the outer dimensions of the Totally Tiffany 6x6 bin? I don't know. I can measure them when I'm on my Crafter's Corner, whatever, on Thursday. Remind me. Nanya got her iguana today. Yay! Cynthia says, my dad's wife just sold her house in Seal Beach. Oh, I bet she got a good price for it. So, yeah, that's exciting. Seal Beach is a nice area. My parents don't live, like, in the downtown next to the beach. They live 4 miles inland, on the other side of the freeway. My mom always used to say, we live in the, what did she used to say? We live in the poor side of town or something like that. But it's still a nice house, but yeah, it's smaller. I mean, it's not near the ocean. Elle says, I miss roly-polies. Ooh, yeah, we have roly-polies. They haven't gotten into roly-polies. They're very into ants too, by the way. And they like to watch ants. And I said, ants are good as long as they're outside. That's my rule. Ants are good as long as they're outside. Keitha says, I just ordered a personalized stamp for my 4-year-old grandson so we can use it when we make cards together. Yay! Yay! I've actually made some for my boys. I wonder if they're in here. Just with their name really big, because I wanted them to have their names really big, because I think they'll really like that. Tracy says, retired but babysitting grands daily. Oh, wow. I bet you sleep good at night. Because let me tell you, when I have those babies for Fridays, we have them. Kirsten brings them over at 10:30, and we take them home at 5. And let me just tell you, I sleep so good on Friday nights. I'm like out. Janine says, I grew up in Rossmore. Right down the street from my old house in the 60s. Still wish I had that. Wish I still had that house. I know Rossmore is a very nice place. Those houses are getting big too, Janine. Have you been there lately? They are like remodeling those things to make a mansions. Because they used to be those nice ranch style. Now they're like huge. Annette says, while on our vacation last month, we saw fireflies. I've never seen a firefly, I don't think. I've ever seen a firefly. Judy got hers today. Yay, that's awesome. So let's see. I got to rewind this down because I have my conference call with Crafter's Companion. I'm going to talk about new stuff, and we're going to talk about new Tiffany stuff. I hope you guys all enjoyed that she was there on Thursday for a little bit. Her hair looks so cute. That little pixie cut that she got with her dark hair. I'm so jealous she doesn't have gray hair. But I shouldn't be too jealous because I don't know if I ever told you guys this. I'm sure you might have seen a picture of my brother. My brother is 3.5 years younger than me, and he is full silver. 100%. Maybe he has like 5 dark hairs, but it's almost 100% silver. So, and whenever we meet new people, he always says, who do you think's older? And he points to me and points to himself, and people always think he is. And it's me. But that being said, I also color my hair, so come on, let's be honest. Wait a minute. Somebody just said something. Hang on. My granddaughters went to Rossmore School in LaSalle High. Janine, that's where I went. Mona says, when I was in high school, we would go get ice cream in Seal Beach across from the pier. Yes, that place was, back when I was in high school, it was called Grandma's Ice Cream. Yep, I would go there too. Amy says, are you on HSN tomorrow for craft day? No, I am not. I do not have any scheduled days with HSN. In fact, I've actually stopped sending them proposals because I spend a good 4 to 5 hours on a proposal and nothing happens. So I've just stopped. But it was a good run while it lasted, and I'm very thankful because I learned a lot and it was extremely fun. So it's all good. Russ said, my dad went gray in early 40s, had beautiful silver hair. Yeah, you know what, Russ? My brother's hair is actually it's silver. I wouldn't call it gray. It's silver, and it is very good looking. He kind of looks like a Richard Gere. I'm not Richard Gere. Who's that? George Clooney. George Clooney. You know, George Clooney got gray pretty early. Yeah, he looks really good. Amy says, what? I saw the gingerbread man on the program guide, so they might be showing it. Oh, good. Maybe they're just showing it as, hey, grab this. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Are they doing July and Christmas in July tomorrow? Maybe, I don't know. Huh? Yeah. So then maybe they're just showing it off. Bonnie says my mom passed away at 93 and didn't have one gray hair. Bonnie, wow, wow. That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay, you guys, you know what? I need to head out because my call's going to start and I need to visit the ladies' room. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your love, your support, and your prayers. I appreciate them so much. And you guys are just so awesome. It's just amazing that we have this community. And I know you guys are as thankful for the community as I am. So I just want to say thank you. Again, we did add, just a heads up, we did add more things to the Stephanie's Favorites page. So if you ever want to go check that out, a lot of things that I talk about now, we put on that page, mostly just so you can find them. And if you click on it, I think I get like 1% or something, but that's not the reason why we do it. We do it so I can talk about these things and you would know where to find them if you want to. In fact, this shirt, dun, 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 my faith shirt, you can't really see it. It's a cross and it's faith. Oh, it was so cute. So you guys listen to this. I can take this out. So I have this in gray and pink. Hang on, let me hold it up. So I have this t-shirt in gray and pink that says faith. And I was wearing the gray one on Saturday, and Miller's like tracing it. And I go, do you know what this says? I said, it's a cross and it says faith. And I said, I have this because I love Jesus. And Miller looked at me, he goes, I love Jesus too. Oh, it was so cute. Oh, okay. I gotta go. But I'll see you guys Thursday for a crafting corner and have a great day. We'll be talking about stuff that are being released on the 15th, I guess, on Thursday. Okay, take care. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.